Reading about a lot of CEOs cutting their pay these days in face of these layoffs and some other cuts. Sounds like that's right, doesn't it? They should suffer too, shouldn't they? Makes them feel like kind of just one of the guys. Or not.
Hello, I'm Kevin Berchelmann, and welcome to the Brazen Leader. Brazen leadership is about leading boldly and without shame. It's about leading from the front, outwardly and decisively. Every week, we'll get in the trenches here about real leadership, so watch, enjoy, and be brazen.
CEO pay cuts, sharing the pain, or an eyewash for the masses. When companies face financial difficulties, especially when layoffs are involved, it's really common these days for CEOs to announce that they're going to cut their own pay as a way to demonstrate their commitment to the company's financial well-being and to show some warped sense of solidarity with employees who may be facing their own pay cuts or job loss. Yeah, I call bullshit. It's solely symbolic, does nothing, and frankly is a bit insulting. First, cutting CEO doesn't address the underlying financial issues facing the company. It may provide some insignificant relief, they never tell you where the money's going, but does zippo to address root causes like declining sales, poor management, or an outdated business model. Does nothing. Next, CEOs that have their pay cut have generally negotiated this with the board. In other words, they controlled or influenced the timing, the amount, the manner, and the duration, all before announcing said cut to the world. For the rest of the organization, whether 100 employees or 100,000, they control nada. They just get hit in the face with it on a Friday afternoon. And lastly, cutting CEO pay can also make it look like a CEO avoiding accountability for the company's financial difficulties. By cutting their pay, they hope to look just like one of the guys, gals, a victim to the powers that be, even though they are the powers that be. Cutting CEO pay may seem like a noble gesture, and I'll concede there are some times when it can be exactly that. Though I would argue we seldom know about those times because they seldom come with the PR blitz and press releases. More frequently, it's disingenuous and fails to address the root causes of the underlying problems. CEOs should instead focus on addressing the underlying operational challenges and taking full personal responsibility for the company's financial performance. In short, do your job. Do that and be worth the money you're being paid. Thanks for tuning in. If this was some value, a thumbs up below and clicking on subscribe would be a big help to me. Don't forget to be brazen and that grace and accountability can coexist.